future full of empty, knocking on the door. Ragged limb and hungry mama, miracle no more. Turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. Morning star, you're beautiful, yellow diamond high. Spin you around my little room, miracle good night. Evening flower all alone, puzzling capiche. Haven't got a death wish, just want a little more. Turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. Miracle good night. Turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. It was only make-believe.
I wish there was a sailor 1,000 miles from here. I wished I had a future anywhere.
I love you in the morning sun, I love you in my dreams. I love the sound of making love, the feeling of your skin, the corner of your eyes. I long forevermore, I never want to say goodnight. Miracle goodnight. Oh, turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. Miracle goodnight. Turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. It was only make-believe.
Don't want to know the past. Don't want to know the real deal. Really don't want to know that. Less we know, better we feel.
Star, you're beautiful, yellow diamond high. Spinning around my little room, miracle. Turn it around, make it alright. Nobody dancing. Miracle tonight. Turn it around, make it alright. It was only make-believe. Turn it around, make it alright. It was only make-believe. Nobody dancing. Only make-believe. Turn it around. Make it alright. Nobody dancing. Nobody dancing. Turn it around. Make it alright. Nobody dancing. It was only.
Com estes escassos segundos, queremos apenas abrir-lhe o apetite para um dos maiores filmes de Charlie Chaplin. Não perca, amanhã à noite, Charlie Chaplin e a Quimera de Ouro.
And then we decided to get married. And then this one incident took place where we wanted to have a kind of a ritualistic, romantic wedding. I say ritualistic because both of us are very spiritually oriented, but we're not religious. Because of the Islam side of our marriage, I wanted something that reflected that. So some of the melodies became very Middle Eastern in that way. And I was juxtaposing that against a fairly solid Protestant epic kind of feel on the church organ. I really started thinking about why I was getting married. And at my age, nearly 47, if it was something I truly wanted, and where I was going to go with it, and what I could do for her, and how I could be some kind of valuable contribution to a relationship, whether I wanted to have more children, if I was going to be a good enough father, what I could do to change my life. All these questions that should go through a guy's mind before he gets married. And it brought me to a step where I really had to do some very intensive internalization and really question my judgments and my values. And that singular instance got me off on writing solo material. We were talking about Black Tie, White Noise. Black Tie, White Noise was written because of the riots in LA. For me, popular music doesn't create any new values. It merely reflects the ones that society holds true at the time. It did occur to me that initially in the great civil rights marches of the 60s, there was some feeling that real progress would be made. But when it became more and more evident that the only way that the white middle-class society was willing to accept equality with blacks at that time was if they became white. And that, I think, soured the whole of the civil rights movement to a greater, lesser extent. And we've now got to a point where black and Hispanic communities are no longer oppressed. They're just totally ignored. To cap that, we can, and should, to be more positive, I think we will head toward equality. I just feel that integration will take a lot longer because there are so many forces working against it. And the only way to overcome that is to be aware of it. I think we have to be honest with ourselves and know that there is no desire on the greater part of Western society for integration. If we can accept that and then start recognizing and appreciating the differences between ourselves and not look for sameness, white sameness within everybody, then we have a much better chance of creating a real and meaningful integration. I wanted to get some of that in the song.
Into your eyes, and I wonder sometimes. the goose reduces down to witless husks. Fascist cries both black and white. Who's got the blood? Who's got the blood? Cracking out the white. Ooh, yeah. Cracking out. Cracking out. Ooh, yeah. Cracking out the white. Baby, yeah. Cracking out. Cracking out.
Everything that I do musically has to be something that I feel absolutely happy with artistically. That if I have a sense of pleasure and fulfillment with it, then that is the work that I had intended doing in the first place. Most recently, we lost tragically to the illness of cancer. Great friend Mick Ronson, who was the lead guitar player with my first successful band, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders. I was fortunate enough to know Mick right until the end of his life. And in the last year of that life, I'd gotten back very closely with him.
That's great. Was it difficult?
Well, no, they were wonderful. They were absolutely wonderful. When Mick and I first worked with the Spiders, one of our songs that we'd do as an encore was the Cream's I Feel Free. We didn't think we did it very well. We, in fact, only did it once. So Mick Ronson and I decided to do, after 20 years, actually put I Feel Free onto tape. And that's the version that we did on Black Tie, White Noise. I think the best rule for me, personally, is that if I feel a little unsafe where I'm going, then I'm going in the right direction. Feeling comfortable with what I'm doing, something's wrong.
as you shine.
There was quite a lot of accidents in musical accidents working with Niall, which I adore and I encourage tremendously. Something goes wrong and it sounds great. I'll say, that's wonderful. Now repeat it 3 times. Getting back with Niall again was, again, one of the many, throughout my life, I've always been enamored of the amount of coincidence that's occurred. I'm not particularly superstitious, but it always seems that things will naturally follow their course.
Like you said before, David, like a good blast. It should be pretty violent, right?
There's the word. Niall says violent, Lester.
Unlike the first album that we did together, Let's Dance, which I think really was more Niall's album than mine, in a way. It was sort of Niall's kind of vision of what my music should sound like, and I provided the songs. This time around, it was more my vision of what my album was going to sound like, and Niall provided the buoyancy and the enthusiasm for the project. Why I like working with Niall so much is that he does let the artist go through his own thing. And if the artist has some quite definite ideas, Niall will roll with those and just help get them activated.
D minor.
D minor, oh, okay.
G. Right. Right.
So we're not getting the beginning part or anything?
Yeah, we're forgetting the first 2 verses.
Right, okay.
I made the thing into 4 verses, you see. 2 sung, 1 solo verse, and then a sung verse, and then the out.
Not as tyrannical as I used to be, but there's something I look for in the rhythm section. And I'm fairly authoritative about what I want. And
This is where you wanted me to go like crazy around there. Yeah. But you've got it, really. You're really covered.
I know pretty much what the rhythm track should sound like. But once that's accomplished, I really leave it up to the top-level lead musicians to push themselves as far as they can. There's nothing better than watching a musician